good against tanks, especially if you go for Riftmaker after Leandries. Now, the problem with Care is that Care sometimes goes Malignance instead. I don't like it. I think that you really should go... I think they've been incredible. I think that Jackalow really has been on great form. And of course, they're the most winningest team within the LPL right now. Dragon will get taken by Invictus Gaming. Way worth noting, unless there's any Blackfire Torch build I've not been aware of. Ooh, good trade there from Rookie. Hang on, Jess, she does have Cleanse. She didn't use it before. If he comes through, has to flash away! And it won't be enough! Rookie solo kill for First Blood. We're just talking about him having an MVP caliber split. LPL. Especially with playoffs meta changes coming through. First grab taken by IG. It looks like there's a contest from FPX. They do have the Kai'Sa level 6. Aurora's not really in position. Care's a little late to the play. Now, if it goes on a little longer, that's not a problem. Waiting to see if he can get Shadow out the pit, and he does. Now, what that means is that you can potentially look for that kill, second grab without Smite, which they do, and now you can Smite fight for the third, which you wouldn't have been able to without that. Goes towards Trundle, 3 grubs to IG. Now, do they look for the fight? They do have the Sivir. There it is. Stun, landing onto Care. He doesn't have a cleanse. He has multiple ways out with a W and an ult, and he won't be able to push any of the buttons. Mako closes that case. Time of death, about 8:49 as well. Rookie's going to get jumped onto here. Gets a stun onto Care. The shotgun misses. It doesn't matter. Dre's just going to leave him to death. The support's going to get out of it. The exhaust. Oh, no, Care, no! Care hops back. You know those retro games of, like, asteroids and stuff? You fly off one end of the screen and back into the other? Yeah, not even IG has feats of strength. Rookie has just claimed feats of strength. Went 3-0 in the first 3 kills of the game. Ship trading hard onto the Shy to make sure he goes under turret. That being said, got to clear out that wave anyway. I mean, if you can recall now, it's not a problem. You might look for a dive. There's not that much, hang on, there's not that much mana there. Can he stop the recall? By the way, Sion has one of the highest base HP regens in the game. Does have cloth armor as well. Stops his recall. That might end up being a bit of a problem. Flash away. IE flashes to follow. Even with the slow, he'll go down. The Shy trying to chase up with the clone. Does he have himself the warrior trickster? The Shy, run! Can't finish off the kill. Will survive. Hop over the pillar. Dre will march into the enemy jungle. Into his own jungle, rather. What do you mean enemy jungle? It's the enemy jungle now. Trundle's there and he'll take him down. A chomp down, the subjugate. Good damage calculation. Dre forced down into the dark waters. The river Styx. Turret goes over towards the Trundle. No surprises there. Chomps the turret. Rookie doesn't really work like that. Well, then they did the same thing to IG. IG, when they get towards that lake, get a lot better themselves. Sheer does have flash, does have ult, gets pumped back by the pillar. Subjugate comes in, ult comes through, hops over it, and tries to get away. I think all this does is extend the death time. You don't tend to run away from a Trundle. And no, you won't be doing that here. Sheer will go down 2-0-1 for Way on the Trundle, who's looking great on the pick so far. One of the highest priority champions in the LPL for a goddamn reason. Rookie drops an ult. Let's be descriptive here, Alex. Helport into mid lane from Sheer. Pushes out that top side. Good stun. Great stun. Dway, CC down. Can't even crash down backwards. Mako. And Rookie find another. 4-0. Rookie is so fed. Jumping in towards mid lane. Care is going to get CC'd up again. Drives it into the turret, but perhaps it's a one-way trip. Has flash, has ults. Will he have to use either of them? The Shy looking forward again. Flash forwards and the redemption would have killed him anyway. Care goes down. Should have used that ultimate. Sivir ultimate. Gonna keep IE safe. Will flash away. Or keep it. Sivir ult, not keep him safe. The flash will keep IE safe from Sivir ultimate. That's words. First game of the day. Huh. That Herald was, by the way, folks, I think Mako's had a fantastic early game. I think Mako has been very on point. Reaction timer on point. Very good W act. Killed Sheer. And the other one was the solo kill from Rookie. So he's been involved in the grand majority, not Melandries. Tips Fedora. Melandries. You go for Cyclone. But there's a redemption. That feels like, I don't know, a stiff breeze rather than a really good Cyclone. Does he use the second charge of the Cyclone onto the Shy? Now, the Shy might actually be dead. They'll chase him down. There's no way he's going to escape this one. Doesn't have an option to use his ultimate. Pushing in the mid lane, though. Remember, 2 grubs for IG means that they push towers faster. FPX will push in towards bot lane at the same time. Shotgun spell shielded by Gala. Should be a turret for FPX down on the bot side. And the tower, is it likely taken? Yes, it is. There was no one even roaming over. They'll be able to stick around for the extra auto attacks needed. Very quick tower kill. So be inner turret for outer turret. Wave lost on both sides. Objective bounty for FPX. Ah, okay, but FPX managed to stick around in mid lane too. That's a mistake from IG, I think. I don't think they had to give up mid lane turret. 2 objective bounties? Now, that's not as valuable. Now, you see, IG might have wanted to stay on top side because of Atakan's spawning. Mako on an extended flank as well. Spot out with a great blue trinket, though. Can find a way out. There's a cleanse on chat sheet. Might have to blow it. Knocked up. Cleanses. Flashes. Doesn't have an ult angle. Chovy gets himself out, but you can't. Your jungler's already dead. Your jungler's already dead. Rookie doesn't get hit by the Aurora ultimate. Sheer is into the play, whereas the Shy has himself the ultimate. And he'll slam right on to Care. Double kill for Wei. Sheer, Care not able to make the difference. The Shy, like a literal freight train, flies into the backside of the fight. FPX. So legally, he has to really clear that because there was a whistleblower which provided some information. Until that's resolved, it makes sense that you shouldn't be able to play, right? Nor should be able to. It makes sense that FPX are playing it carefully. Atakan will be taken by OG on the top side of the map. I think you could argue who is up there as best or perhaps second best. Dragon now spawning in 10 seconds. IG have focused on top side for a little bit, which means that they're not really in position. Subjugate blown onto Sheer here. He does have his ultimate. He does have his flash. He has to blow the ult first. Wait! Flashes after him. Completely destroys him. Completely destroys him. Sheer goes down, looking for a flank, but Wei is too strong for him to escape from. Now in a 4v5, FPX will have to fight against the Mountain Soul potential. I don't think they can even look for it. They'll give over the Mountain Soul. FPX not setting up well on the boss. Find out Sheer and Wei has had a monster game on the Trundle. It's either him or Rookie really going towards that MVP, which is, you know, even more valuable. Call that another 5,000 gold or how much you want to put onto it. And then you have the actual gold itself, which is about 7,000. So you add all that together. That's going to... Whoa! Flashing in with the slapback. It's good. FPX fire themselves into the backline. But the Shy's Q is monstrous. The devastating slam. Jachi flying into the backline. And Rookie doesn't die. Rookie lives. They cannot kill the Annie cleanly. They finally will commit an extra member, but it costs FPX the entirety of their team. FPX will lose 5, and while only claiming Rookie in return. The tower will fall. IG will march in towards the base. FPX, only 3 kills in 25 minutes. We don't even get to reach the 3-item civet or anything like that. 2.5 items will be enough. IG, will they end the game here? I don't think they end the game. I don't think they end the game. They'll take the 2 inhibitor turrets, but with the respawns on Care and Jachi coming up, they won't risk it. They'll take their dues. Now, the 3 items. He's got Spirit Visage and Deadman's. He's got the move speed from Deadman's. If he pops his ult, the heal... He is currently 1v4. Yeah, and those items, they make a difference, don't they? Don't they indeed? Wait, pretty much solo kills in a 1v4 the enemy jungler and goes straight back into frontlining. It's not bad from Care. Jump onto the backline. Sheer connecting onto Rookie. Just can't get that much, but he's found himself out of position. Rookie, no flash. Can he chase down for a stun? No, not quite. Even with the Sivir ultimate, will march in towards mid lane. IG, they don't even need a Baron because Baron only spawned a minute ago. Combo onto Jachi, loses almost all of his HP there. It's a slow burn build. It's not even a burst build from the Annie. Waves pushed in across the board. Catch trying to wave play. Uses his cube to the side. I mean, I guess he could have tried to kill the minions. Perhaps it's a little futile. Pillar knocks him out of the W, and between worlds he will go. Except it shall be to the underworld. IG, destruction in game 1. A hard-pressed choice to find who's MVP between, I think, Wei, Rookie, and Mako. The Nexus will fall, and FPX will only find 3 kills in 27.5 minutes. Let's get ourselves into that game. We get ourselves an Echo mid-game. How crazy is that? How crazy is that? Let's get into the game, folks. Here. Of course, doesn't want to dash into the Poppy. Where you have the W up unavailable. Guess not. Activates that phase rush. Wall stun onto the Gwen. Oh, Sheer, what have you done? Sheer dashes over the wall, puts himself into range of the wall stun, and it's now all on IE to somehow get out of this. Flash away, the phase rush. Not enough. Way slaps him in the face as the Shy claims the kill. IG with 1,000 gold lead at 7 minutes. Ow. I did it with Rafi the other day. I'll need to figure out how to balance things. Remember, you won't have a filter on your microphone as well. Hang on a second. Jump up towards that top side, and the dash is cancelled out, and the clean feed has died. The clean feed has died. Where have you gone, oh video of mine? Where are you? Where have you gone? Why are you turning off the video as the kills are coming through? What is happening? Give me back my clean feed. Where is my clean feed? Where are you? What has happened? What has happened? Clean feed. There was... What happened there? Something happened in topside. I cannot tell you what happened. This side actually panicked. What actually happened there? I believe Gala died. Yeah, he did. Yeah, and Sam's got... For God's sake, it's not gone into stream mode either. Very, very unhelpful. Hello, Sam. How's it going?
Did I pick the wrong moment?
Yeah, very much the wrong moment, Sam. Stream mode wasn't on Discord. Everyone's thinking that they got their own Discord call. That is not the... Sam, so don't go panicking.
That's
not
fine.
too much. Not going too much. Okay, and Sam, you're gonna have to cast this team fight here.
Yeah, Mako's going to get down the Glacial Fissure, and there's an ult away, but unfortunately the damage is kind of done. Mako is dead, but IE might now also be the triple. Trying Audacious Charge back in, kind of slightly out of range of the culling. It ends up in a bit of an awkward angle, but the kill secured nonetheless. Ends up being the 1-for-1 as Jachi and Dway do step forwards to try and find some hope here.
I think Way has had a great series so far. Trundle in game 1, I think was...
Yeah.
I think it was a little bit... By the way, this is the thing in general. If you're watching the LPL anywhere right now, it is always a co-stream. There is actually no official broadcast. Ult's pulled in mid lane.
I think Mako might be in trouble just about out to safety. Now, actually, Dway and Jachi in a little bit of danger, but the double shields come on down, keeps one alive. But oh my god, the Shy's got a solo kill elsewhere as the Nautilus also was rookie has TP'd in, looking for the shuffle, but a good crescent off Mai buys some time. But that's all I think it will be. The present just wide. Piercing light will claim the jungler in the end. And FPX lose 3.
Rule of thumb for Invictus.
Oh, no.
Sam, I never even watched the Minecraft movie. I likely never will. And yeah, that one quote.
You know what we're going to do on next movie night, Alex?
That's true. Oh my god, we should watch Minecraft movie for next movie night. Wonderful.
Hey, I'm just saying, chat's out. If you join the Discord, you too can join the movie night.
Yeah, we do occasionally do movie nights in Discord.
We can talk about Chicken Jachi together.
Yeah. Oh, hang on, flash forward to Shy.
And hang on, now he's come out of the Herald as well. The phase dive coming on forwards alongside
Wait,
the
he wins these! He wins these!
It's a 1v2! And the Shy takes them both out! Mid lane, violence commencing, passive from Braum across both members! It's a double freeze, there come the fried egg, but Splat goes Jachi! Wait, it's a double! He does! Chicken Jachi bot side! Shuffle comes in cinema! And it's directed by Michael Bay!
IG have aced FPX and are 16 minutes into the game! What has happened?
In 3 lanes at once! 3 lanes at once!
IG have aced FPX across 3 lanes at 16 minutes into the game. Ridiculous. The most entertaining team in the world. The Shy, double kills on the top. This game, 2.5k down. The Shy,
Yes.
just what can he do? Fight in the mid lane, actual team fight now.
Oh, Glacial Fissure does come on down, but not before Way dies. That's nicely picked up there by the Echo necessary, but the Equalizer is going to step them away from the turret. They can't retreat. They're all taking so much damage, and the Shy is exhausted. It means absolutely nothing. Barbecued over an open fire, Ned. Get away with it. Nightmares coming across. Do you think every time Rumble presses E, you just get some pendulum playing?
Oh my god, for those of you who didn't listen, the era of pendulum propane, that was fantastic. Anyway, dragons get taken. Objective bounties available for FPX now. Reminder folks, first round robin, FPX 2-0'd IG. It was very unexpected. It was FPX's one IG will very likely go towards that and see if they can build up an extra advantage. Can they force the Echo ultimate?
Try to phase dive away. Not going to leave too much, but at the minute they're just 2-manning Atacom with their solo lanes. They're burning through it so damn fast. Cats and Leandri's 2-item Rumble. It's gone.
It's absolutely gone. You have Azir, you have Rumble. Fantastic objective damage. The Atacom will go down quick. All things said and done. Right here's 26 to 17. Still probably about an extra 1,250 gold ahead in terms of stats from the Papples.
Way went looking there. Might actually get Carlo into some danger. The Death Touch comes up through. They do just blow up Rookie. That's not bad. Does it lead to all that much more, though? A single kill is not an objective. It's not a game win. Dwayne.
Do you have 3 grubs?
Yeah, the Shy goes on forward with the Rocket Belt. They're beginning to turn around. The Glacial Fissure is to an Equalizer. Yes, there is. Knock away onto that Echo. Could potentially rejoin with the ultimate. How far is Chunk Jachi in particular left on about a third? IE also ends up hitting with the Electro Harpoon. But the Shy chunked to about 10%. May need to back away. Doesn't have a teleport. And FPX, that's not bad.
Top jungle. they've been playing from a losing standpoint. They have a quad melee team into a bunch of anti-melee champions.
Base dive comes onto alongside the parallel conversion, still an ult potentially used from Care, who is now surely going to be forced to use it, and is, but Rookie has got behind him, he's got soldiers to work, but he sends them forward. So he commands them to attack, and Echo's brought low, no chance to rewind that timeline.
MTech Soul, FPX, let's be honest, they don't want to give him any extra added value now. They'll have to deny that somehow.
Jachi's just had his Valkyrie counter. He's in a lot of danger as the shields come up from the barrier and the locket. Passive does Mako down onto the core key. Forced to retreat. They're down about half HP as the Shy forces IE out of his own jungle. They are now going to be champion. For something if they can. Again, the gold leads. The bot side of the map not so bad, but Wei and the Shy are so ahead. That has become a problem. The Dragon started, IE with Flash, with E can get in, but Rookie and Dway and Mako all trading out. They're going to try and keep that. Jinzhou in danger as they body block him for getting over the wall. Soul secured. IE left though. The equalizer after the Crescent Guard times out. Burning his IE does flash out to safety, but is required to do so.
The Shy, good equalizer over the wall. Now this might open up an angle. If they get a good enough fight, they could go towards a Baron. FPX needs to be careful here.
Oh, W again denies Dway's access with the dredge line. They get the stun on the wall onto Care, who gets no chance to chrono shift. Another kill towards Wei. Mid lane now precarious enough that Jack has to leave it. And they'll get another turret.
Well, I mean, they're going to get themselves a pushing bot lane. What are they going to do? Are they going to answer this at all? Surely they have to contest. I guess they can't. FPX are just going to give up a Baron as well.
Stolen Baron. He's still at half HP. Definitely trying to get a one, but the Shy's going to come on over. Remember, he doesn't have flash. He doesn't have ult. It's just a dead Shinzao.
6 kills for the Rumble. The Shy has taken this game by the scruff of the neck and made it IG's. Dragon Soul for them. Baron for them.
State, and it just doesn't get easier. Maybe if you can kill the Rumble, get the pick onto
Teleport
them,
behind.
things might change. Teleport behind, but they've still got the Sun Disc up. Good body block with the way.
Rookie.
But a shuffle on 4 shows them all under the turret. It's all going a little wrong. They do manage to bring down Wei, but it's going to come at a cost of 2 already. Jachi down, IE down, Sheer down, the whole of FPX. You guessed it, down.
IG, a clean up 5 for 1. Their jungler the only casualty, and I think you'll call that a worthy trade. This will be probably, well, it's at least an inhibitor. I think they'll go for the game here. They have so much auto attack damage. Remember, they have an Azir. No grubs, no problem.
It's done. It's surely done. They've got so much AP, so many items, and with 15 seconds still on Jachi, it's IG. When have they ever been anything but aggressive? There is no shyness in their name except for in the top lane. And somehow, some way, one fight, it's over. Invictus Gaming absolutely